I think health disparities are overlooked in communities, and I think this is one of the topics that interests me the most because I want to be a doctor and I want to work with underrepresented communities, especially health disparities. And I think they should be paid more attention and research into it because very little research has been done into it.
What do you think students like us can do? What can we do to help?
Well, I think it depends. It depends about who you are as a student, right? Like if you're a Chicano yourself, I think that what you can do might be different as opposed to maybe if you're a white student, right? So I would say for like Chicanos, I think part of it is learning your history. Learning about where you come from, maintaining your culture, maintaining your language, maintaining as much as you can, and to honor it and to pass it on to your kids. I think that's really important. And also too, being involved. So I like to think of it in three ways. It's like there's political aspect, there's a cultural aspect, there's a social aspect. It's important to be involved politically because policies and politics affects our health. For example, certain states or, I'm not sure what the status of Obamacare is yet, but a lot of people who are undocumented can't get insurance because they're undocumented. You know what I'm saying? So politics affects our health. Culture, obviously, like I just talked about it. Culture and revitalizing our traditional cultures and being proud of where we come from is an important aspect of well-being. And then socially too, like being involved in the community. Getting involved in organizing events. Getting involved in the community and creating spaces where families can come and convivir, convivencia, what we call it. It's just like spending time with one another. And that's healing in itself. That's part of health. Being in community, sharing food, having kids being raised. Broader speaking, I think that students can, participate in any activity that is pursuing social change. A lot of the health disparities as a result of the inequalities in our society. So even if you're not, Chicano, Latino, whatever, there's still ways that you can address it, maybe not directly, but indirectly by addressing inequalities in our society.